Ichi, san, hike! Hugged my mom, shook hands with my dad. Hopped on the plane, no turning back. Now I'm in Japan with a little jet lag. I stepped it off, now I'm teaching class. How's this for a laugh? My students looked up, said, hey, you black? I said, you noticed that. Anyway, is there any questions y'all want to ask?
I used to think I had to be like everybody else before me, but now I see and I disagree. My life has endless possibilities.
Hello, rhyming gaijin. Alright, so now how do you get a teaching job in Japan? Well, you fill out the application. You go for the interview. You get hired. You get on a plane and you teach English. Boom, bam, bop. That's simple, right? Well, there's some little things that we could talk about. All right, first thing. A lot of the companies, right, they have staff that are your age. So say you're 18, oh, you can't work. Say you're 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So they have staff from 21 to 30, right? Which means they have Twitter accounts, they have Facebook accounts, they have YouTube accounts. Now what does that mean? It means that if you just had a crazy party and you are posting your pictures of you publicly doing crazy things, they will be able to find it just because everybody knows everybody, and you know, they'll scroll down and, oh, look at Johnny. Johnny likes to get drunk. Now, it's not like people don't drink in Japan. I know a lot of people who drink in Japan. They go teach in the morning. But when you're trying to get hired, you don't want to give the impression that that's all you do. So one way to kind of circumvent that is to make a new account. Or if you don't want to make a new account, make a new email address. Make it something like, I love Japan at yahoo.com. Or I want to teach English at hotmail.com. And keep it separate so they can check. Because they do check. I read about it in the newspaper. They check and they look to see if they can find if you're one of those crazy people. And if you want to even go all out, make a new Facebook account and just have all English teaching related things. You know, be a super teacher. And they're going to look at your account like, oh my goodness, this person wants to teach. We should hire him or her or it, if that's where you fall under. All right, so get a new email address. All right, next thing, look at your resume and look at it again and look at it again. Now, I don't know. I had many teachers and they all taught me how to write resumes, and everybody has a different say, and you can go on many sites and they'll tell you how to write it. But I'm gonna give you, take it or leave it. Advice is free, you know. All I want is to see you get a job, you know. So, on your resume, let's say you don't speak Japanese, and let's say you never taught English before. You never taught anybody. Now, that's a lot of people. Not everybody went to school to be teachers, and not everybody was studying Japanese. You know, so you're not alone. Now, how do you make yourself stand out from other teachers who were writing the same thing? Well, one way to do it is to write your resume in a way that shows that you are the best candidate to teach English. And what kind of candidates are they looking for? They're looking for super teachers. Teachers who will go above and beyond to teach. Teachers who will stay after school. Teachers who will come early, on time. Teachers who will play with the kids. Teachers who will interact with the other Japanese teachers. Teachers who will take things upon themselves to learn. And teachers who will not be a burden. Super teachers. So all you need to do is write that into your resume. Now, don't put super teacher, you know, but make it as, tell stories, well, not stories, but put information on there that states that you are a super kind of person. So in college, I was leader of the Hip Hop Society. I organized the events and I planned the flyers. I was, that's good, But if you want to make it better, you could write like this. When I was in college, I was the vice president of the Hip Hop Society. In our organization, we tried to help kids learn a different style of culture. In our society, we tried to educate. Do you see where I'm going with this? Throw in these educating words and these uplifting type of things. You could put them in any subject. So if you say you were a bully, that's what you did all through high school. You could write that too. You could write like this. So when I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to be. But I knew that I would not let other people, actually I can't even work that in there. If you're a bully, don't put that in there. In fact, you can forget all that. In fact, high school, just erase all that. College, start from there. So talk about your leadership classes, talk about just being, there's your resume. Now, spell check. Now, yes, Word does spell check for you. It makes a little red thing underneath it, and then you click it, and then it turns it back over again. When I say spell check, I mean give it to someone else. You can give it to me. I will not check it, but you can give it to me, which is an extra step. So go the extra distance. This is not teaching down the street. This is teaching all the way on the other side of the globe. So you want to put your best effort to get to the other side of the globe. Otherwise, you'll be on the other side of the globe thinking about the other side of the globe, which is not so much fun if you're on the other side of the globe, right? So when you write your resume, make sure it's concise, it's clear, it makes sense, there's no grammatical errors. This is a teaching job, right? And, send it off. Pictures. Now, depending on your personality, and what you do, and how much time you have, the better your picture, the better the chances of getting hired. I don't want to say that because it's kind of shallow, but, a lot of people want to teach in Japan. That's a given. And, they're getting all these emails and all these resumes, and they don't have so much time to sit there and read everything. So they're going to look at the picture. If you're looking cute, if you're looking very handsome, you're looking distinguished, dapper, on point, then yeah, they're going to look at this and say, like for me, I look like Eddie Murphy. No, that's what they said. So someone picked up my resume and he's like, Eddie Murphy? I mean, it has my name, Matthew, but that's what he said. And when I walked in, he's like, when I saw your resume, I thought it was Eddie Murphy. He's laughing. And, I got the job, and I guess my Eddie Murphy. But imagine if I came in like some scary dude. I'm just mean mugging. Now, why you would send that kind of picture, I don't know. But if that's the picture you send, why do you expect them to call you back like, hello, we received your resume and we want to, it's a game. Play the game to win. All right? Because that's real genius.